Yeah, the exhibition game is, I think, a very necessary game. It's a good game because it's been 6 weeks of them doing either captain's practices or some very limited team skill stuff, and they want to hit somebody else and they want to go. So it was a good thing. And for us, we always want the effort to be good and the intensity to be right, and I think it was, and we'll take that. Obviously the details and the execution and all those kind of things will always be a work in progress as far as we're concerned, but I thought for the most part it wasn't too bad. The special teams, I'd like us to score more in the power play, but I thought we created some good things. Penalty kill wise, again, it wasn't, we had pucks on our stick, weren't able to get them out. I don't think we got a penalty in the second half of the game, but the first half, a couple of those penalties early were just not what we were looking for in terms of execution. I know Scholl made a big time save in the second period on a penalty kill situation. So anyway, we'll always find things that we can do better, but I thought all in all it was a pretty good effort for us.
In terms of the offense, what did you like about what you did there?
I thought our offensive zone play was really good. I thought when we had control of it down below the tops of the circles, we were a handful. And the other thing I liked is we're really trying to focus on our transition game this year and getting the puck back to that offensive zone with some type of purpose. I thought we were good with that, and our young guys were, they contributed. I think Polkamp and Merce both had goals, and Dufour could have. So that was good to see. We seem to have a little bit of structure with our offensive zone play, which is something that we've been working hard on.
Can you talk a little bit about how your goalies played? All three of them did.
I thought they played well. I mean, they didn't get a whole lot of action. I thought Burke made a couple of good saves, and he wasn't tested a whole lot. Thomas Scholl, I thought he played well. He wasn't tested a bunch, but I think it was a shorthanded situation where he made a couple of saves. He had to push across the net, made a pretty athletic save, which is what Thomas does. And we were really hoping to get Scott Zacharias in there as a senior and a guy that's done a bunch of things right over his time here, and we were able to do that. So all in all, I was happy with the way those guys played.
Can you talk about the roughness of the game? Towards the end, it got pretty
that's to be expected sometimes. I don't care if it's an exhibition game or a league game, the score's a little bit out of hand. But both these are guys playing on the edge. They're playing hard, intense people, and things happen. I thought all in all, people kept their heads pretty good. There was a couple of scrums, but nothing. I didn't think nothing out of control or nothing totally inappropriate anyway.
When you look at the goaltending from practice and tonight, how do you see it evolving right now?
Well, again, I think everyone knows what our game plan is to go with a 1-1. I don't see that changing for the foreseeable future. We're gonna give one guy one night and then the other guy the other night, and if we need to call on Zach, we will. But that's the plan. Tonight didn't change that plan. I don't think practice is going to change that plan. It's going to be, we want to give these guys opportunities to either claim that number one spot or really become a solid 1-1 situation, which would be ideal for us.
You like what you've seen in practice?
We do, yeah, we do. Again, Tommy Burke looks like he's a year older, a year stronger, a year more mature, a year more confident. And Thomas Scholl looks like a young guy, and he's figuring it out. But there's some tools there that we can work with.
On one hand, you had a really good night offensively, but would you like to play more of the game in your own end just to see how guys react and to see how you defend?
I don't know if I'll ever say I'd like to play more of the
Right,
game in our own end. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Again, we've got one freshman on the back end.
Yeah.
We've got three guys up front that we've done enough D-zone coverage in the last little bit here, whether it be captain's practice or through the skill stuff. I don't want to spend time in our own end. I want to spend time in their end. I know what you're saying, but we'll go back to work on Monday. We'll work on it next week.
And why didn't Mingo play tonight?
It was basically he ran into some academic issues last semester, and it's something that we feel strongly about, that he wasn't holding up his end of the bargain in the classroom, and we, we'll just put him in the stands until we feel like he's figured that piece of it out, and he understands. We know he's made some changes when it comes to his academics in terms of his I don't wanna say his effort level, just his overall engagement in school, because obviously it's important. You're gonna see him back in there, it just not right now.
Is it likely we'll see him next weekend?
No, it's not likely.
Good?
Anybody among Vasselli, Wallace, and Pletch, any injuries, or are they all healthy scratches?
Healthy scratches.
Excellent.
We all good?
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.